So Minister Wike has finally come to tell us what led to that verbal altercation between him and some of the military personnel. So let's watch the video to see some key points that Wike made reference to. Let's watch.
Nobody does the right thing without stepping on toes. And nobody knows the day he will die or how he will die. If we know that this is the way we're going to die, we'll probably go and stop it. But because we don't know, so death comes anytime. It can be through one sickness. It can be through one ailment. It can be anyhow. It can be through assassination.
Now you see, I have problem with that. For a minister like Wike using Asa as an example of how somebody could exit, I think that is disturbing. But however, I have problem with that. Let's continue.
It can be through you running to armed robbers. Armed robbers. But what's important is that you one day die. I cry for this country because it's unfortunate. Either we tribalize everything that happens, either we bring religion to what we're doing, or the class you belong to.
Yes, that is true. Because so many Nigerians we are very good at bringing religion and tribalism to whatsoever we have at hand. That is true from Wiki. But let us go on.
No country can ever succeed if Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, former a general, former head of state, former president, he will call me on phone. Minister, and look, there is problem of land here. Please carry. I will solve the problem. That is former head of state, too. Former elected president. We have the courtesy of calling the minister. Look, I have this problem. I have this problem. See how you can look into it. General Tiwadan Juma would call you. Look, there is this, there is this, these are people who they all retire.
So that is Wiki making reference of how the former head of state, Olusegun Obasanjo, called him to help him resolve land issues. How people called him, and if you pay attention, you see that all the people that Wike made mention of, that called him, these are prominent people. Now, my question is, what about the common man or somebody like me who don't have Wike's number that is having land issue? How am I going to reach out to Wike? You see where the problem is? Let us proceed.
I respect institutions and I know what it takes.
So, Minister Wike said he respects institution and he knows what it takes. Now, you will be the one to judge if it is true that Wike respects institution, considering what happened in River State between him and Fubara and so many other issues around allegedly around Wike. But let's go on.
If it was military, I would have written to them that look, military, why are you doing this? This is a private individual. Land was not allocated to him. Land was allocated to a company called Santos in 2007 for parks and recreation. They applied to the former minister for change of use. The minister refused. The man went, started selling land. Maybe the former chief should have staff fell into their scam, sold. This government property. It's not your property. If government officials came to say, look, what are you doing here now? This is not God.
So you heard him that that land was given to a company, but later on the company later apply for change of use, and at the end of the day the former minister refused. Then they started selling the land, and ex chief of naval staff fall victim, buying the land. So that is according to him what happened. But you see, as I said in my past video, whether you look at it from left to right, up to down, this is abuse of power. From the as a chief of naval staff to Minister Wike himself, they all abused power in that video. And